The majority of most pilots' flight time is logged during daylight hours. A lot of training is required to take place during the day, and many more passenger flights occur between sunrise and sunset. Cargo pilots might fly more nighttime flights, but roughly 60 to 75% of an airline pilot's flight time occurs during the day. Flying at night has its pros and cons. This video will examine the challenges. So let's get started. Number 1. Spotting the airport. Identifying an airport at nighttime is a skill that pilots develop during training and continue to hone throughout their careers. As unbelievable as it may seem to the non-flying population, spotting airports at night, even large airports, is significantly more difficult than during the day. Airports stand out during daylight hours but disappear at night. This is especially true if not located in an urban centre. Airports are many square miles of dark concrete and level terrain that easily blend in perfectly with a non-urban background at night. Of course, runway lighting makes the landing area easy to see, but this is only true when pilots are flying within 30 degrees of the runway's extended centerline. Most of the lights at airports are not omnidirectional, but are intended to display the surface when viewed straight on. Pilots aim to locate the airport's rotating beacon first, a white and green alternating light and one of the few omnidirectional lights on the field. Once pilots know where this is, they have the context to continue looking for their designated runway. Number 2. Visual approaches at night. As obvious as it sounds, it's important for pilots to make sure they have the correct airport beacon in sight at nighttime. There are countless examples of airlines serving airports near civilian airports with beacons that look identical from the air. Airline pilots have lined up and sometimes landed at the incorrect airport at night because of this, and the secondary airport's runway orientation is very similar to what they expected. In sincerity, visual approaches to smaller airports at night are some of the most demanding approaches pilots fly. This is why it's crucial to back up every one of these visual approaches with an instrument approach to the same runway. Number 3. Taxiing planes at night, whether airliners or Cessnas, is again more difficult than during daylight hours. Even when pilots are intimately familiar with the airport they're at, nighttime conditions provide an added challenge when operating on the ground. As mentioned, airports are enormous dark spaces at night. Taxiway lighting and directional signs help guide the way, but seeing far ahead of the plane at night at a big airport is nearly impossible. Unlike city streets or highways lit every few meters, airports lack overhead lighting. Airports are very dark once away from the light of the terminal buildings and ramps. Pilots tend to taxi slower at unfamiliar airports at night compared to the daytime to give themselves time to identify and confirm the taxiways they've been cleared to operate on. Pilots can look ahead and see their taxi route easily during the day, but the forward visibility at night is reduced exponentially. So, those are some of the night-specific challenges pilots must overcome. However, spotting other traffic at night, getting shortcuts from ATC and finding a smooth ride are all easier at night. Like anything else, flying at night has trade-offs compared to flying during the day. Many pilots prefer nighttime operations once acquainted with the differences. Did you know about these differences? Leave a comment and let us know. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.